The all-time great Indianapolis, Baltimore combination Colts, a franchise that was great in the 60s and early 70s and was brought to life by Peyton Manning in Super Bowl 41. And the all-time great Kansas City Chiefs, a franchise that was great in the 60s, did nothing until around the end of the 2010s after they got Patrick Mahomes and won 3 Super Bowl championships. We have Sunday Night Football here between the all-time great Indianapolis Colts and the all-time great Kansas City Chiefs. Welcome to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, in a game at this beautiful field where the decibels go high. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, Peyton Manning and the Indianapolis Colts, 2 quarterbacks who have won the MVP trophy multiple times. Peyton Manning a few times with the Colts and once with the Denver Broncos. We meet here with Patrick Mahomes, the 2-time MVP, at Arrowhead Field as the 2 teams go to the center of the field. Eric Dickerson of the Colts comes back from injury. He is the starting running back, as well as Larry Johnson, who is the punt/kick returner. Both of the captains meet in the middle of the field. The Kansas City Chiefs call heads, win the toss, and they elect to receive. Adam Vinatieri of the Indianapolis Colts will kick off from the 35-yard line, end over end. Returned by Larry Johnson at the 17, all the way to the 29. He comes back from injury just for the kick and punt returns. 1st and 10 for Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. He will take the ball up the middle. The designed quarterback draw. He will gain 5 yards to the Chiefs' 34. 2nd down and 5. Mahomes up the middle again. He will lose 1 yard. 3rd and 6. Patrick Mahomes play action. Throws it down the middle to Tyreek Hill. He's incomplete. Tyreek Hill, the phenom receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs, had an amazing game last week against the Detroit Lions. 3 or 4 touchdowns to help his team beat the Detroit Lions. Gerald Wilson will punt it off to T.Y. Hilton, who will get the ball at the 6, and he would return the ball to the Colts 22 for a big gain. 1st and 10. Eric Dickerson, he will run for a loss of 5 yards. 2nd and 15 at the Colts 17. Peyton Manning won multiple MVPs again. He'll throw a jump ball to Marvin Harrison. And Marvin Harrison to the 43 of the Colts for a gain of 26. 1st and 10 at the Colts 43. Motion man right. Eric Dickerson, the phenom running back, goes down the right side, avoids a few tackles. He is tackled at the Chiefs' 34 for a gain of 23. 1st and 10 at the Chiefs' 34. Peyton Manning, play action, rolls out to the left. He'll fire it over the middle to Dallas Clark from Tight End University, the University of Iowa, to the Chiefs' 11 for a gain of 23. 2 minutes, 1st and 10, Chiefs 11. Again, Manning gets the snap, pressure up the middle. He throws the ball wide open. Raymond Berry, touchdown. Raymond Berry has been having an amazing season with the Indianapolis/Baltimore Colts, as he has been a favorite target for Peyton Manning. Adam Vinatieri, extra point is up, and it's good. 1 minute 45 seconds for Adam Vinatieri and the Colts as he'll kick it off to Larry Johnson. Recovering it at the 20, he will gain 4 yards to the Chiefs' 24. 1st and 10, Mahomes, back, draws, over the middle to Tony Gonzalez. He has 2 phenom Hall of Fame and Hall of Fame caliber tight ends in Travis Kelce and Tony Gonzalez. Let's see what he does with them. But Jamal Charles will take a loss of 6. 2nd and 16, Chiefs 37. Christian Okoye, you don't want to tackle him in the open field. He will take the ball inside Colts territory to the 36-yard line. He gains 27. Less than a minute left. 1st and 10. Mahomes back. No pressure. over the middle to Tony Gonzalez to the 10-yard line for a gain of 16. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Single back. Mahomes' designed run loses 3 yards. 2nd and 13. Mahomes back. Pressure right. He's sacked by the Colts. 1 second left in the first quarter. 3rd and 22. Mahomes play action. Throws the ball as he gets hit to Otis Taylor. Wide open, but it's incomplete. That's the end of the first quarter. The score is 7-0. Colts over Chiefs. We go to the second quarter where the Chiefs are going to attempt a field goal. Harrison Butker's field goal attempt is up, and it is no good. That was a 39-yard field goal that bounced off the uprights. Colts take over. Peyton Manning with the handoff left to Eric Dickerson. He will gain 9 to the Colts 31. They're lucky to have him back. He's doing a great job for them so far. Dickerson again to the left. He will gain 6 to the 37 of the Colts. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. 1st and 10. Another handoff to Eric Dickerson. 3rd straight handoff. He will gain 5 yards to the Colts 42. We have a 2nd and 5. Will they do something different? Motion man right. Peyton Manning, play action, rolls out, fires it over the middle to Reggie Wayne. Peyton Manning was very lucky to have 2 phenom receivers in Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in his career. They definitely helped him do what he needed to do. Peyton Manning, over the middle, it's incomplete. That one intended for Raymond Berry. 2nd and 10 at the Chiefs 25. Eric Dickerson with the handoff left. Steady as she goes, he gains 3. 3 minutes and 9 seconds. 3rd and 7 for the Colts. Another play action roll out. Pressure in his face. Left side. Marvin Harrison. He's got the touchdown. 2nd touchdown of the game for Peyton Manning, as this time he will complete the deep pass to Marvin Harrison for a gain of 22. Adam Vinatieri, the extra point. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. It's up. It's good. 14-0. Seems to be a huge letdown for the Kansas City Chiefs, who are coming off of a really good season so far, winning their first 4 games. The Colts, on the other hand, are 2-2. Mahomes hands the ball off to Jamal Charles down the right side. Hasn't seen very much so far, as he's basically just been running it himself. Mahomes, play action, rolls out, bootlegs to the left, finds Jamal Charles on the wheel route down the right side, and he makes it to the 48-yard line. The Chiefs will call their first timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. 1 minute and 45 seconds at the 48. Jamal Charles, another handoff right. He will gain 3 to the Colts 45. 1 minute and 30 seconds. 2nd and 7. Mahomes will run the ball out of the pocket. He's going down the right side of the field. He's finally tackled at the Colts 18 for 27. This is the Chiefs' 2nd time in the red zone. Let's see if they can get something with it. Mahomes, however, Bubba Smith sacks him out of the red zone. Chiefs call their 2nd timeout. That was a loss of 7. 2nd and 17, less than a minute left. Mahomes hands the ball off to Jamal Charles. He makes it to the 21 for a gain of 4. The Chiefs will call their final timeout. 3rd and 13 at the Colts 21. Mahomes will play action. Less than salvageable pressure in his face. He'll incomplete throw it right side to Tyreek Hill. And Harrison Butker will come on to attempt a 39-yard field goal. This one is up, and it's no good. It didn't even bounce off the uprights this time. Harrison Butker is 0 for 2 kicking field goals. Manning will hand it off right to Eric Dickerson. 2 drives for the Chiefs, 2 missed field goals. That's not going to get the win for your team. Peyton Manning, play action, and he's sacked by Neil Smith, and that'll end the first half of play. The Colts lead 14-0 after 2 drives where Harrison Butker is unable to make field goals. We will go to the halftime show, and we'll see you on the other side. This is Hank with the BR52 YouTube channel, Sunday Night Football halftime show, Indianapolis/Baltimore Colts, Kansas City Chiefs. Peyton Manning starts this game off, throwing that pass to Starvin Marvin Harrison inside the 45-yard line. Eric Dickerson, who's missed a few games from injury, lines it right to around the 44-yard line. And then another play action by Peyton Manning. Rolls out, finds Dallas Clark from tight end U, the University of Iowa, and Peyton Manning would finish this drive off, finding Raymond Berry waiting in the end zone to put the Colts up 7-0 in this game over the highly favored Kansas City Chiefs. Next drive for the Chiefs, Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare, up the middle to the 36. Patrick Mahomes, no pressure, over the middle to Tony Gonzalez, the Hall of Famer. But then Patrick Mahomes would get sacked on this play. This would force a Harrison Butker field goal. The 39-yard attempt is up, and it's doinked off the uprights. It's no good. Peyton Manning with another play-action rollout, finding stately Wayne Manor inside the 25-yard line. And then another play-action rollout, finds Starvin Marvin Harrison wide open, left corner of the end zone, and that puts the Colts up 14-0. So there's a lot of points that the Kansas City Chiefs need to get. But they've got Patrick Mahomes with the play action. Throws it right to Jamal Charles to the 48-yard line. And then Patrick Mahomes, he would take some real estate himself, juking, bobbing, and weaving around defenders, getting it into the red zone. Less than a minute left, and Patrick Mahomes is sacked by Bubba Smith. The field goal attempt, 49-yard attempt, is no good. We're back to the third quarter. Welcome to this pivotal AFC matchup on Sunday Night Football. This is Hank from the PR52 YouTube channel with the BTFL Season 3 Week 5. The Colts originally kicked off to begin the first half of play. So Harrison Butker and the Chiefs will kick off to the Colts, who are already up by 14 points. Butker, end over end, he gets the ball to T.Y. Hilton at the Colts 14 to the 31 for a gain of 17. First and 10 at the Colts 31. Peyton Manning in the shotgun. No pressure in his face. He'll throw over the middle, incomplete to Raymond Berry. Second and 10 at the 31. Direct snap to Eric Dickerson. And Eric Dickerson will go around defenders. He'll go for about 11 yards, or 10, to the Colts 41. Another first and 10. Dickerson up the middle. A loss of 1 this time to the Colts 40. Second and 11. Colts 40. Eric Dickerson left for a loss of 3. Third and 14. They've been kind of giving it to Eric Dickerson all this game. And in this drive, it went backwards. Loss of 3, and the Colts, Ron Stark, will punt. This is the first punt of the game for the Indianapolis/Baltimore Colts. And it will go to Larry Johnson at the 4. And he would make it to the Chiefs 11 for a gain of 7. Chiefs really need to get going in this game. 3 minutes and 2 seconds. First and 10. Mahomes at the goal line will throw it down the left side to Otis Taylor. And Otis Taylor, who was on the Chiefs Super Bowl IV 1969/1970 team, gets a huge gain. Another play action for Patrick Mahomes. Christian Okoye, he gets the ball. Check down, touchdown! Christian Okoye helps the Chiefs get their first points of the game. And the extra point attempt for the Chiefs, it is up and it is good. It is 14-7 now. The Colts have a 7-0 lead. let's see what the Colts can do with this one after the Chiefs just scored. A minute 54 in the third quarter. Peyton Manning, play actions. He'll throw it over the middle, and it's incomplete. Intended for Eric Dickerson. Minute 37, 2nd and 10, shotgun, Peyton Manning. No pressure, throws the check down left to Eric Dickerson again. It's incomplete. 3rd and 10 for the Colts. I don't think that they really want to be giving the edge to the Chiefs, but Eric Dickerson down the right side gains 7 to the 32, but it's not enough to make it to the sticks. 4th and 3, Ron Stark punts the ball again, this time to Larry Johnson at the Chiefs' 6. And he'll take it with a head of steam. Going around a few defenders, gets to around the 29-yard line for a big gain there. 1st and 10. Patrick Mahomes back. Surveys. Throws over the middle to Tony Gonzalez. And Tony Gonzalez makes it into Colts territory for a big gain. That's the end of the third quarter. It is 14-7. And Chiefs have the ball trying to get a lead or possibly to tie the game. Welcome to the fourth quarter. Patrick Mahomes starts this one off. Runs up the middle for a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 at the Colts 41. Patrick Mahomes is sacked by Gary Brackett. Big sack for the Colts because now it's 3rd and 17. Mahomes, quarterback draw, up the middle. He is tackled at around the 34 for a gain of 15. It being 4th and 3, Christian Okoye gets the handoff, and Christian Okoye would gain 4. 1st and 10 now. New set of downs for the Chiefs. Jamal Charles catches the flat route to the right, and he makes it to around the 14 for a gain of 16. Pivotal drive for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes play action. He will throw it to Christian Okoye, and Christian Okoye makes it to the 2-yard line. He has been great for the Colts in these situations. 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Jamal Charles left, and he loses 4 to the Colts 7. They just went backwards. 2nd and goal. Patrick Mahomes right this time to Jamal Charles, and he's met at the 2-yard line. 2 minutes and 55 seconds. The Chiefs call their second timeout. And that loses them more yards. I believe that's a Christian Okoye loss on that play. And the Chiefs will attempt a field goal by Harrison Butker. He's missed 2. This 25-yarder is up, and it's good. 4-point game for the Chiefs. Harrison Butker kicks it off to T.Y. Hilton waiting at the Colts 13. He'd go around a few defenders. He makes it to the Colts 43. He's finally tackled after a gain of 30. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. Peyton Manning steps up into the pocket. He's a statue, but he runs for a gain of 9. And the Chiefs, they just call their final timeout. A minute 55. If the Colts get the first down, that's big. However, Eric Dickerson up the middle, no gain. 3rd and 1. This is a big play for the Colts. Direct snap to Eric Dickerson. He finds the first down, makes it deeper into Chiefs territory for a gain of 25 to the Chiefs 23. 1st and 10 at the 23. Motion man right. Handoff to Eric Dickerson, and he's met at the sideline after a gain of 4. The Colts looking to dwindle down the clock. However, Peyton Manning play actions. He'll throw it left to Raymond Berry, and the Colts get another first down. So that's big for them. 44 seconds. Peyton Manning with another passing play, and he is sacked by Bobby Bell at the Chiefs 16. However, the Chiefs need to get the ball back and score fast. 2nd and 14. Peyton Manning sacked again by Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger. Loss of 8. They need to get the ball back. 19 seconds. Peyton Manning at the Chiefs 24. Throws the ball left to Eric Dickerson, and that puts the game away. The Indianapolis/Baltimore Colts go into Kansas City with an upset win to give the Chiefs their first loss of the season. This is Hank with the PR52 YouTube channel, Sunday Night Football in the BTFL Season 3. Hope you all have a good one, and we'll see you on Monday Night Football in the matchup between the all-time great Cleveland Browns and the all-time great San Francisco 49ers. We are here for the post-game report. Colts Chiefs Sunday Night Football in the studio. Chiefs down by 14 points. They have a lot of real estate to get, but Patrick Mahomes finds Otis Taylor to the 30-yard line, and he's itching for some points. Patrick Mahomes, pressure to Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare. It is a 14-7 game in favor of the Colts, but the Chiefs finally get some points on the board for themselves. Chiefs get the ball back, less than 30 seconds in the fourth quarter. Tony Gonzalez with the catch over the middle. He makes it into Colts territory, but then Patrick Mahomes is sacked by Gary Brackett. They get closer to the first down marker. Fourth down, Okoye with the first down on the 4th and 3 or 4th and 2. And then Patrick Mahomes would find Jamal Charles down the right side, making it into the red zone. And then a play action, open guy to Christian Okoye to the 2. And then on 3rd and 8, trying to plunge it in. And they get nothing. The 25-yard field goal by Butker is up and good. Colts would eventually get the ball back, and now the decision is to run out the clock. 3rd and 1, the direct snap to Eric Dickerson. He finds daylight to the 23, and the Colts will eventually win this one 14-10. Big upset for the Colts. They have a winning record. This is Hank. Go on to Monday Night Football.